Grind Schoolers? It's your boy Ralph, and we back in the shop today. Today we are going to be laying down the 2K on the El Camino, and pretty much by the time you guys are seeing these videos, the car is way further along in the process than when the video actually drops. Today we're gonna, record that, whatever, but by the time you guys see it, we'll probably be on to actually painting the car, or at least painting the jams and stuff like that. But right now we're just gonna get the 2K laid down on the car. I wanted to do it the same day that we did the epoxy, but I ran out of time, like I said in that video, and so it just wasn't feasible. But it's gonna be really nice this week, and I just wanted to knock it all out. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, commenting, doing whatever you're doing. It means a lot to me. I'm really trying for you guys to get this Elko done. Like, I want it to be done to completion. The summer's right around the corner. I'm working overtime trying to get it done. There's still a lot that needs to be done, with the exception of like the paint. The paint is actually getting worked on, and it will be done hopefully within the next few weeks. At least that's my goal. Being out here every day trying to get something completed from in the end process just speeds up that process. So we should be good to go there. Yeah, but anyways, man, let's go ahead and not stall. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'll explain what I'm doing, and then we'll get to throwing some 2K on this car. All right, y'all, so first things first is we are mixing up the 2K. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and stir it for I don't know, a couple minutes or something like that. Just get it real agitated, get that thickness from off the bottom. Go ahead and make sure it's all mixed in, and then I'll go ahead and add the producer or activator, I guess, you know what I mean. And then this one is going to mix up 4 parts to 1, so 4 to 1. And so it's gonna be that one there. So we'll mix it up, 4-part primer, 1 part activator. And I'm mixing it up in the bigger bucket this time instead of the little ones, because I could just come, like after I run out in the gun or whatever, I could just come and pour it. I don't have to stop, set the gun down, mix it up another batch, nothing like that. I could just go ahead and keep it moving. So that's the reason for the bigger bucket. And yeah, so I'm gonna just keep mixing this up, and then once I'm done, we'll get to spraying. Alright, grind schoolers, there it is. That's the 2K. I went over it about 3 times already. Yo, I really underestimated this 2K. It really did build really nicely. And in my last video, I pointed out the scratches right here that I had, I guess, with the sanding and stuff like that. Got those out. You can't even see them anymore. And you know, the dimpling that I saw when the black was on here is gone. Obviously we still have the guide coat and stuff like that. All the imperfections from the sanding and stuff like that is gone from up there. There is something going on right up in here that I can't really tell just yet. I'll wait until we hit that next process. The dent or whatever that the high spot that I had right here, that I pointed out, that's gone as well. And then what I'm really impressed about with this 2K, man, is the amount of like the areas that it really fixed on this side, man. This whole side looked like a lot of dimpling going on, and that all looks like it's been corrected with this 2K. Like, you can kind of still see some of it, but it's not as bad as it was with just the epoxy laid down on it. You can really tell with just the epoxy, but this 2K built really nicely. There still are some imperfections, like you can see right here. It's kind of hard to see, like, going down the car or whatever, but this is the same pretty much angle that I had it at with that epoxy in my last video, and you can see all the dimpling with the 2K. It filled all that stuff in really nicely. So I'm hoping I don't have to do too much body filler or glazing putty or whatever, but you know, for the most part, this looks pretty solid, man. And then the door, same thing. You could really see the, like, dimpling and stuff like that. That 2K looked like it knocked it right out of there. So there are still obviously areas of imperfection that we're going to fix, and that's the reason for the whole guide code process and stuff like that. But man, to see how straight this car turned out, man, is crazy. Also too, I showed you guys my runs with that epoxy. That run is not there anymore. The runs on the hood that I showed you guys, those aren't there anymore. I'm really impressed with this 2K. And you know, obviously people who paint for a living or do this all the time, you know, it's nothing to them, because you know, like they're used to working with this product. But I had a master painter tell me that 2K builds really nicely, and it's easy to sand, and it's just lovely to work with. So you know, I'm a believer now. I'm really a believer now, that all of those dimples and everything else that was in here are gone. And then we'll just do one more round of guide coat to make sure this thing is absolutely perfect. So once this car pop out on the scene, man, it's going to be lovely. I'm not going through all this work for nothing, man. I want the car to be perfect. I want it to be straight. I want it to be super nice. All those scratches that like I said, I had pointed out back here, all of those are gone. You can't see any of those scratches at all. We are going to, like I said, definitely make sure that you know, we do our due diligence and make sure it's 100% straight, like I said, man. But for the most part, I think this is gonna wrap up this process, the 2K process, and we're gonna guide coat, sand it down. So I'll probably be working on that this week. And hopefully by the weekend, we're tearing the doors off, painting the jams from end to end. And then once the car's painted, I'm throwing the QA1s on there. So it's nice. Like, this car, man, like it's taking a lot out of me, but it's turning out so nice. Y'all have no idea. I mean, y'all can see it through the camera, but you know, the blood, sweat, tears that I've shed just like working on this car alone, man. And I won't say tears because I ain't, you know, been crying or nothing, but you know, but the hard work and effort, you know, that I've put in for this car, man, is crazy. And like I said, man, everybody's been rushing me and telling me to, you know, when is it gonna be XYZ. Yo, it is what it is. We get into it, and I'm gonna work at my pace, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make this thing solid. So you know, it's gonna be a brand new car once we're done with it. We're gonna have, you know, the QA1s on there, brand new motor, brand new paint, brand new interior, brand new wheels, everything, man. This car is gonna be 100% a brand new car once we're done with it. But yeah, man, I think it looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this guide coat everywhere, and that will wrap up, you know, what we got going down. Got my guide coat. We're just gonna dust it on. So I'm not being too heavy-handed with the guide coat, man, because I want to be able to sand it really quickly. Last time I did the guide coat process, I started out by using my my guide coat pad, and it took forever to sand that stuff off, man. I don't want to have to do that. Dusting it on should get me my areas of imperfection, and we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna continue doing the whole car, and then we'll chop it after I'm done with it. All right, grind schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. We finally got the car in some 2K primer. Now all we gotta do is sand it down, and you know, do the guide coat process and all that kind of good stuff. Sand it down, and then after we sand it down, we'll hit it with another round of 2K. And then we will take the doors off, do the jams, align the fenders and everything else that needs to be done. And I've decided I'm going to fiberglass in the roll pan. So we'll work on all of that. We'll get all of that stuff done. And yeah, I mean, you know, from this point on, things should go a lot faster. You guys should see this car come together a lot faster. Summer's right around the corner, so I'm really working overtime on it. I don't care if I have to come out here every day and do something. That's what it's gonna looks like it's gonna happen. But yeah, man, like I said, it's been a long time coming. I've been working, I've been grinding, I've been doing what I gotta do to get this thing done. I'm a one-man army over here, so you know, I'm just doing what I can, man. But anyways, man, if y'all have not done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video, because we are about to drop some lit content. This Elko is about to be together, and it's gonna be something special. I'm trying to tell y'all like how cold, at least in my head, that I'm trying to build this El Camino, and I feel like I've done a good job to this point. So yeah, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, man, and I'll be greatly appreciated. Anyways, man, always remember, work hard so you can live free.